Have you ever thought to yourself, fatigue, please go away? It seems that none of us in the modern world are immune to fatigue. Getting tired from working, studying, or dealing with people has become an everyday occurrence. Are you familiar with the experience of waking up after a good night's sleep and feeling groggy and heavy? Did you know that you're actually creating your own fatigue? If so, we've got good news. The answer to fatigue lies within our daily routines. It's not just about physical fatigue. Today, we're going to show you how you can combat prolonged fatigue with natural adaptogens. The relationship between fatigue and the brain. You've heard the term chronic fatigue. But did you know that it's more than just tiredness? Dr. Kim, a professor of neurology at Hanyang University Hospital, explains that chronic fatigue is a condition that occurs when the brain becomes abnormal due to stress or infection. Fatigue is an important warning signal from your body. It's your body's way of saying, you need to rest. There are many different causes of fatigue, but let's take a look at some of the main ones. First, an abnormal immune response. When you have a cold, you often feel fatigue before symptoms like fever or cough appear. That's because your body is telling your immune cells to attack foreign substances. But when you're stressed, this immune response doesn't work as well as it should, which can lead to fatigue. Second is lack of sleep. When you don't get enough sleep, both your body and your brain don't get a chance to rest, and fatigue builds up. Third, dehydration. When your body lacks water, you're more prone to fatigue. Drinking enough water is a must. Fourth, an unbalanced diet. Keeping your blood sugar in a normal range by eating a balanced diet can reduce fatigue. Fifth, excessive caffeine intake. Caffeine can increase your heart rate and blood pressure, which can eventually lead to fatigue. Sixth, sleep apnea. If you don't sleep well and feel tired all the time, sleep apnea may be to blame. Seventh, anemia. One of the leading causes of fatigue, especially in women, is anemia. Eighth, depression. Depression can be accompanied by a variety of physical symptoms, including fatigue, headaches, and loss of appetite. Ninth, diabetes. When you have diabetes, you feel fatigued because the sugar you eat is not properly absorbed and converted into energy. 10th, hypothyroidism. If your thyroid function is low, you may feel tired and fatigued easily. I'm too tired. Do I have chronic fatigue syndrome? If you're feeling increasingly tired and less able to function in your daily life, even when you're well rested, you may have chronic fatigue syndrome. If you have new, unexplained fatigue that lasts for more than 6 months, doesn't improve with rest, and interferes with your social and personal activities, you may have chronic fatigue syndrome, says Dr. Heejin Kim. This syndrome can be more than just fatigue. It can be accompanied by a range of symptoms, including feeling stretched out, lack of mental clarity, loss of appetite, dizziness, and depression. If you're experiencing any of these symptoms, it's important to get a professional diagnosis. 3 natural adaptogens for brain and body fatigue. Fatigue doesn't just go away. We often rest to relieve fatigue, but we often don't rest properly. Instead, it's important to rest strategically. I recommend 3 natural tonics for brain and body fatigue. First, naps. We're all guilty of cramming in a few hours of sleep, but this pattern can throw off your circadian rhythm and lead to more fatigue. Try taking a short nap during your lunch break, both weekdays and weekends. Naps improve cognition and memory, and they also help boost your immune system. A neurotransmitter called adenosine is responsible for fatigue, and napping reduces it, restoring your energy. Second, it's a snooze. We think we're relaxing while looking at our smartphones, but our brains are actually tired from constantly processing information. Try taking 15 minutes a day to dawdle. This will give your brain time to clear out unnecessary information and restore your energy. Third, eat foods that fight fatigue. Liver health plays an important role in fatigue recovery. Try eating cabbage, leeks, turmeric, and apples to help detoxify your liver. You can also combine protein-rich chicken breast, eggs, and fiber-rich fruits, vegetables, and nuts to help fight fatigue. Don't forget to drink plenty of water. It's also important to avoid foods that contribute to fatigue, he advises. High sugar drinks, high-fat foods, and processed foods can all contribute to fatigue. Fight brain and body fatigue with natural adaptogens. With a few simple lifestyle changes, you can get back to feeling energized. Now, take the first step in tackling fatigue. And remember these 3 things to help you have an energized day. If you found today's video helpful, please subscribe, like, and set up notifications, and share your thoughts in the comments. We'll see you in the next video, and thank you.